Listen up. I'm about to say something nobody else will. That heartbreak you're feeling, the one keeping you up at night, making your chest ache like you got hit by a truck. Good. It means you're alive. It means you loved something so much that losing it hurts this bad. And that puts you ahead of most people sleepwalking through life. But right now, you don't feel ahead of anything. It's 3 a.m. and you're staring at the ceiling or that empty side of the bed, wondering how the hell the world is still spinning like nothing's changed. You scroll through old texts like a junkie hunting one last hit. Their last, "I love you." You read it over and over, as if you could time travel back to when things were okay. You can't. And it's like a punch to the gut every damn time. This pain is real. Don't let anyone tell you it's all in your head. No. Heartbreak hurts. Brain scans show that when you're heartbroken, the same regions light up as when you burn your hand on a stove. Your body doesn't know the difference between a lost love and a physical injury. That's why your chest tightens, why you feel physical pain. To your brain, rejection is a threat to survival. And in a way it is. Not your literal life. You won't die from this, even if it feels like it. But the life you knew is gone. That future you painted with them? Gone. The version of you that existed with them? Gone. You're grieving that person, that story, as much as you're grieving them. Because here's the truth nobody tells you. You didn't just lose them. You lost the illusion of who you thought they were. The perfect partner in your mind. That person never really existed the way you imagined. The relationship had cracks you ignored, and now those cracks are exposed. It's shattering, I know. So here you are, broken into pieces. And it sucks, I know. I won't sugarcoat it or feed you that time heals all wounds crap. Time alone heals nothing if you do nothing with it. You know what heals wounds. Treatment. Action. Facing the pain and working through it. Heartbreak is not a passive process. It's a battle. A war inside you. And you need to be a warrior now. Right now. Your brain is withdrawing, like an addict. Heartbreak activates the same brain pathways as cocaine withdrawal. That's why you're obsessively checking your phone and panicking at the thought of never seeing them again. You're craving a fix, one more text, one more touch, one more hit of hope. It's chemical. Your brain got used to them, and now you're going cold turkey. Of course you feel like a wreck. Of course you can't just snap out of it. Your brain is literally begging for relief. But here's where the story changes. You know what addicts do to get clean? They cut off the supply. They toss out the stash. For you, that means no contact, delete their number, block it, whatever you have to do. Stop checking their social media. Every time you just peek, you rip the wound open again. You wouldn't peel off a healing scab just to see if it still hurts, right? So don't torture yourself with reminders of them. I hear you. But I need closure. I need answers. Maybe if I just talk to them one more time, I've been down that road. There's no answer they can give that will make this hurt any less. No magic words to stitch your heart back together. You think you want the truth from them, but what you really need is the truth from yourself. Let's get brutally honest. Maybe they lied. Maybe they cheated. Maybe it just fell apart for no clear reason. Doesn't matter. They're gone. And you're still here. That is what matters now. This is about you. Not them. Not anymore. It's about the fight between you and the version of yourself you don't want to be. The you that depended on someone else for happiness. The you that forgot how damn strong you are on your own. Because you are strong on your own. You might not feel it, but you are. Nearly everyone goes through this, and most come out the other side. They survive. They love again. They live again. You will too. But not by sitting in the dark, hoping time will magically fix it. No, you have to participate in your own healing. Feel every inch of that pain. Don't run from it. Cry, scream, punch a pillow, collapse on the floor if you must. Let it out. That pain is meant to be processed, not buried. If you don't, it'll stick around and mess you up, wreck your sleep, your health, even your heart. Heartbreak can literally make you sick if you let it fester. People have died from grief. That's how serious this is. But not you. Not this time. You're going to face it. Think of pain like fire. It can burn you alive, or it can forge you into steel. The difference is whether you step through it and come out the other side. So what do you do now? You rebuild. You rebuild yourself, not just to get over them, but to become the person you were always meant to be. You don't need closure from them. You need a new chapter. You don't need their apology. You need your own permission to move forward. Get back to basics. Eat. Sleep. Move your body. Hydrate. I'm not joking. Grief makes people forget these things. Your body needs to survive before your mind can thrive. Then, write. Journal. Dump every twisted thought in your head onto the page. Therapy helps too. Not because you're broken, but because you're healing. And above all, use the pain. Transmute it. Turn that rage into fuel. Turn that sadness into wisdom. Turn that emptiness into space for new things, better things, you things. Because here's what no one tells you. Breakups aren't just endings. They're launch pads. When your life shatters, you finally see what was holding you back. You realize how much of yourself you lost trying to keep something that wasn't meant for you. You see the patterns, the people-pleasing, the fear of being alone. And now, you get to change it all. Not overnight. Not clean or easy. But real. Start small. Take one step forward. Go to the gym. Pick up that hobby you abandoned. Read that book. Call a friend. Cook your own damn dinner. Do things that remind you who you are without them. And eventually, the day will come when you wake up and they don't cross your mind. Or maybe they do, but it doesn't sting anymore. You'll pass the place you used to go together, and it'll feel distant, like someone else's life. And you'll realize you survived. You outgrew the pain. You built something new. Not because of them, but in spite of them. The truth about breakups is that they don't just break your heart. They break your illusions, your routines, your identity. And in that rubble is the raw material for reinvention. You can't avoid the pain, but you can choose what you do with it. And that choice? That's where your power is. So stop waiting. Stop spiraling. Stop pretending this is just another phase. It's not. It's a reckoning. With yourself. With your past. With the version of you who believed someone else was the answer. The real answer has always been you. Now go. Pick up the pieces. And start building something stronger.